Welcome to the Dream is a Journey podcast. This is your host, Brandon Littles. And today we're going to be talking about elevation and how we can get to a point where we can feel that elevation. We can actually elevate in life and what we need to do to be able to get everything from around us to be able to elevate in life, right? So a lot of times we think about elevation, we think about taking another step in life, whether it's financially, getting some big job, accomplishing something. Normally is what people like to put elevation with. But accomplishing something, gaining something monumental value is just a repercussion of the work and effort that you've been putting in on a daily basis for years. What true elevation really comes from is actually being able to lock into your journey, being able to cut out all the distractions, being able to get rid of people who are around you who are negative and who negatively impact your life. If someone negatively impacts your life, you got to get them from around where you're at, right? And a lot of times that comes with people that we think that are friends, may even come from blood sometimes as well too. But it's not only just that. Also, it's our own temptations, the things that we fall victim and short to. I don't want to say victim because we have a choice, but the things that we allow ourselves to fall to, and our shortcomings, our temptations. You know, maybe you like to go out and do certain things, right? But those certain things don't align with what can actually elevate you and help you take the next steps in life. Before you ever see any monumental gain, you must elevate spiritually and mentally first. So the direct correlation of that is when you get to a stage where you're just so locked in to your dream and your journey, the rewards that people like to say, the money, fame, whatever it is, that stuff comes later. You gotta figure out how to lock into your journey first. You got to lock into your journey first. You have to be dedicated to your journey first. You have to understand that your journey is the most important thing, right? What does that mean? Whatever you're trying to do, being a student, learning, gaining wisdom, when you quote unquote lose in life, the things that are actually just lessons, learn from those lessons, grow from those lessons, gain wisdom from those lessons, and don't make the same mistake repeatedly over and over and over, or you just fall in the same cycle. You just fall in the same exact cycle. That's all it is. See, you may get motivated. See, motivation can help you in a sense of motivation only helps you for a short bit of time frame. But discipline helps you for a long term. Motivation can only get you over a hump for a little bit, right? But that temptation comes back in. See, discipline is what's going to keep you on the right path. Motivation is not, believe it or not. Motivation, like we all know, is something that comes and goes. Discipline is here to stay. Discipline is what helps you stay in it for the long haul, for a lifetime. Motivation helps you stay in it for a season. See, you don't want to be in it for a season, right? You want to be successful for a very long period of time. That's discipline. Success comes from discipline. Success is discipline over a long period of time. That's all it is. That's all it is. See, a win, motivation can get you a win, but discipline can get you a championship. Difference. I feel motivated today. I feel motivated to play in this game today. I can win this game based off motivation, but I can't be a champion based off motivation. I can only be a champion based off discipline. And that's the truth. You cannot be successful for a lifetime. You can't say the dream can't be the journey for you if you only do it when you're motivated. See, that's where the elevation truly comes from. The elevation comes from when you're able to stay disciplined. That's when you truly elevate spiritually and mentally and even physically. See, everything will happen mentally and spiritually before it ever happens physically. Before you see it out here, you got to envision it. When you envision it and then you put the discipline with the vision, because there's something I talked about here recently, was that dreams come to you for a reason, right? You have a dream, right? So if you have a dream and you can't stop thinking about it, why would you think that you can't accomplish it? Because if you get the dream, you can obviously accomplish it, excuse me. And the reason why I say, you might say, well, why do you mean obviously? Because if it's a dream, it's going to be hard to work for, correct? Yeah. But if you already got the dream and the vision for it, that means you've already seen it. That means now you got to put the discipline to it to make it come to life. See, dreams come, but work makes them come to life. Hard work makes dream come to life, into fruition, makes them come true, right? So in order to elevate yourself to a point to where you're just dedicated to your lifestyle and your dream and your journey, you got to pick up the discipline with it. You got to understand what that comes with. That comes with, hey, bro, I can't go. Hey, if you're a girl, hey, sis, I can't go. You can't go always. Most of the time, you can't go. 99.9% of the time, you can't go. Because even if you're not working, if you've already put in all the work, right? Some people say, well, I've already put in all the work, Brandon. But now it's time for rest. You got to recuperate. Your body has to rest, so now you can go back tomorrow and go at it all day. Because see, if you have to sleep for, they say 6 to 8 hours, correct? That's approximately 1/3 to 1/4 of your day. What are you doing with the other 2/3 to 3/4 of your day? Right? You got to be working on your craft. And see, a lot of us don't necessarily have the means or the background from families to be able to just lock into one thing and not have to work. Some of you guys, and because trust me, I had to do this. I've had to do this for a long time. Work 40 to 50 to 55 plus hours a week and still try to find time to work on your dream. So if you go to work for 8 to 10 hours a day and you sleep for 6 to 8, that's 16 to 18 of your hours gone right there. You still got to put time and effort towards your dream. You got to take breaks in between that time frame too as well. You got to eat. So that doesn't leave you with much time. So you have to lock in to the discipline so you can elevate truly. The elevation comes here. The elevation isn't all the money and cars and fame. The elevation comes here first, baby. Lock into your dream. The dream is the journey. Episode 7, baby. Dream is the journey, T. Go get you one, baby. Go get you one. BeFitLifestyleBrand.com. Support, like, share, comment on this video. Let me know what you're thinking. Many blessings. Let's get at it, baby.